Hello, Flimsy Lunch Tray here, and I hope you enjoyed that beginning footage there, as that was a pretty entertaining moment starting off my ranked battles this past Thursday night. So look for that piece in a future meme compilation that I'll be doing probably the end of this month. So, as I had referenced Saturday, I talked about having two fantastic battles in the Rooster, and this is one of those battles that I said that I would highlight and play for you guys here on the channel. Now, I've mostly been doing gearing in the Silver League, but then I pretty much just finally made the switch to go fully Worcester. I would do Worcester here and there, but then I just felt like after the experiences I was having with the Destroyer player and Destroyer play and so forth, that I just wanted to have radar. I wanted to know where those stinking destroyers were. So you will find me here in this battle in the Worcester. As you can see, we're having a little bit of fun in chat. But this battle is going to be a pretty good one, really entertaining. So I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of decisions I make and why I do what I do. Now, starting off the battle here, it started off on the left flank, but there's a Yoshino and an Alaska both pushing towards the left following the Marsal, and that is when I decided there was no reason for me to be over there. I don't necessarily like going that side and dealing with from this flank. If I'm a cruiser, I'd prefer playing center or the right flank towards C-cap, and so both of them just going that way just means it's going to be easy for me to go this way. Now my intentions are at this point to support the GK, Ghost Crew first, at C and kind of help screen for him and make sure that C isn't easily taken. And as I'm moving up, there's a Z-52 who instantly appears. So this is going to cause me to turn in. As you can see, I have 4 looking at me, 3, which we're going to cut the throttle. We're going to turn sharp left in, and you're going to see how we avoid multiple shells firing inbound. And now I'm gonna have to be forced to push up towards this island. Originally I was wanting to get a little bit farther off to the right, but if this is where things are going down, then I'll gladly push in here with Worcester, especially if there's destroyers are being so aggressive and trying to take Alpha and Bravo cap. So kind of getting a little bit angled here, waiting for that Thunder to come into range. And then we got a brief glimpse of the cruiser there. I think that was the Salem. And so we're just going to open up with these HE salvos. Oh, and then we have this guy right here who's going to get a taste of Hydro, but I'm kind of backing out a little bit because I was thinking I could still spot him. Yeah, so we're going to keep opening up on him. We successfully avoided these torpedoes, though those were originally meant for the destroyer that was in front of me, the Shimakaze. And so we're going to keep opening fire here on the Holland, hoping to take him out. And the Salem is now pushing up to help give him some support. And now we finally popped the radar because we want to get rid of him. Granted, not much of my team is really in a position to help focus fire on him, but I'm trying to take him out before I switch fire to the Salem, as the Holland has left the radar range, so I push back up a little bit. And we pick him back up again. It's on fire. But I can't get my shells over the island, so that's going to leave me a bit of a disadvantage here to try to finish him off. So one of the reasons why I want to do this replay is just kind of highlight not only this map and the Worcester, but also just the gameplay that you see in the decisions that I make, because I think that you'll find them beneficial. Now at this point, the enemy team has just been basically throwing themselves into Alpha and Bravo cap. And I have no idea why they've been doing this, or why particularly this Salem just decided to yellow in, as now just having his broadside to just throw all this HE in with this 3-second reload. And we're going to pick up that kill. And now we're going to switch fire to the Thunderer, and we lose our Yoshino. And the Thunderer's gone dark. and I want to try to see if I can't move back a little bit. I am conscious about my detectability range. We do have concealment experts, and you can see that we're rocking a camouflage, so giving us the best concealment possible. And I'm going to move up a little bit because now I know the Shimikaze is probably going to detect the Thunderer for me. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, so there he is. Now you can see, even though we see him, we're not opening fire. One is because the Thunderer has his guns pointed this way, and he's just fired, and I'm about to go up behind the island. And so now we decide to open up and get a few salvos into him before he goes behind the island. And not even 6 minutes into the battle, we've already attained high caliber, which is a little bit easier to do when you have 7 ships versus 12, but at the same time, rather noteworthy. Now I am detected, and so I know that there's somewhere, probably with the destroyer over by sea, can see me, and now I'm not detected. So I have the radar is about to come off cooldown, so let my Shimikaze know that a radar is about to come up, because that Z52 is on my mind again. And there he is. So we go ahead and immediately push up, as Z52 has his hydroacoustic search up. And my goal now is to finish off Z52. And we're going to get him with his first salvo, and we're going to disable the torpedo tubes, which is going to be rather nice. And we're going to get out in front of him so we don't have to worry about him dumping any torpedoes. Now Shimikaze kind of limboed around there, and he didn't really need to. He could just bugged out. So we kind of lose that kill there. And I go ahead and turn on my hydroacoustic search just in case the Holland has dumped any torpedoes down that narrow channel. It doesn't look like he has. So he's on my mind, and I'm in a bit of a bad situation here because of having the Thunderer. I'm not sure if he's pushing up more. We have a destroyer somewhere closer to our Ghost Crew first. And so this is a great position for me to be in, and I'm essentially being in a crossfire. And when I moved up to take out that Z52, and now I just want to get out of here. I want to fall back. Now you can see I'm being very, I got my guns pointing towards that Alaska if he decides to come down that channel. At the same time, you can see I'm looking over to my left here, see if that Thunderer is going to detect me, because I really hope he doesn't have AP loaded and just has guns sitting there. And that's when we get a fix on the gearing. And our Marsow decides to go for it, opening up on the Thunderer. And so I'm just going to open it up, and a little bit of that smoke screen helped protect me, concealed me. And we're going to get a few salvos in, and we're going to pay attention to the Thunderer's guns. And now it looks like the Thunder is shifting his focus to me. So I'm instantly going to turn hard to starboard. And we're going to cut the throttle. And all those shots are going to miss us. So it's still full health. And that's a good thing to do when you're in cruisers in these type of situations, is flexing your rudder and your speed, just like as if you were a destroyer. Because it really helps, and you can see that, you know, we could have taken a 10,000 HP chunk there, but we didn't because of that maneuver. Now, as soon as that gets done, it's now the Alaska's pushing in, and also the destroyer, the Holland, is in there as well. And we still have the destroyer somewhere off to our side towards sea. But I really want to try to kill this Holland, and I'm really concerned about our Ghost Curfers just rushing in there and asking him to, you know, not go around that corner. But I think he has hydroacoustic search up, which is why he feels pretty bold with going around that corner. And we lose that kill. It's like, dang. So let's see if I get a lot of kills here. Now the Alaska, he's next, and moving right along. The Ghost Curfer is in bad position because of being broadside to Alaska. He's relatively good armor piercing, and you're going to see how that comes into play here on the Ghost Curfers. Now Alaska is doing a really smart play. He's turned in towards the Ghost Curfers, and at the same time he is denying me from being able to shoot him, and with having this island in the way. So I thought he might kind of come back out towards me, but then he doesn't, and he goes in brawling with this Ghost Curfer first. So now I'm going to slow down because I realize I can maybe lob some shells over the island right here since he's kind of turning out. And you can see how he's just wrecking that gross Crowfirst right now. But the gross Crowfirst is going to get a little bit of revenge in here before he goes down, as we're going to lose sight of the Alaska. So my team has encouraged me to stay alive, which I think that Alaska still has more health than what he actually does, and so this is in a great position to be in. And I don't know where the gearing is gone. I guess it looks like he's fallen back. We popped the radar, and that gross Crowfirst did get one last chunk in there, so he should have gotten this kill, but we're going to pick it up because we lost one earlier. And Alaska's going to get high caliber. Now I am detected, and I'm thinking either the gearing is somewhere in the center area or he's towards the back. And so we're sitting here, and I'm still detected, which means he is within my detectability range, and I have a small gap between my radar and my detectability range, and he's in Bravo. Okay, so now he's definitely told me where he is, and now we're going to open up on him and see if we can get the kill here. The radar is about to go down. Keeping all of our guns on him, and we get a little bit of a blind fire in there just right as he goes dark, and that's going to give us the kill. So that was a very high-paced, high-tempo battle. As you see, we move up to rank 4 here, which didn't really seem like we were able to give our guns much of a break in firing, besides just a few times here and there. So I really enjoyed that battle. We're going to end with over 153,000 damage, 248 shell hits, 4 destroyed, 8 fire, 17 defended, on top of getting over 600,000 credits, over 7,750 XP, and almost 900 free XP, along with Confederate and high caliber. So again, that was just a fantastic battle. Really enjoyed it. And this was like one of my first of the night. And we got over 3,000 base experience. Man, don't get those too often, so when that happens, I'm a happy guy. But you can also see that their Alaska did pretty good on the enemy team, and then as well as our Ghost Crowfirst coming in second. You can see damage here. We did a lot on that Thunderer as well as the Salem. Got some last damage in there on the Alaska and the gearing as well. And you can see how much damage we pumped into that Howland, and as he was able to heal and get it back, and a sizable chunk on the Z52. And going into credits, we're going to end with over 450,000 credits as a profit, all said and done with premium account. So again, this was just a really enjoyable battle. I really liked it a lot. The key, and I'm probably going to make a video focusing on this, but the key to ranked battles, I don't care if you're in a battleship, you're in a cruiser, you're in a destroyer, particularly those versus a CV, is that patience is key in winning ranked battles. You can kind of see that the enemy team just kind of yellowed themselves. We had the Z52 rush in, we had the Holland rush in, we had the Salem rush in, and it was just one after another, and that helped us maintain control. And also you can see we had most of our health pool was intact, even by the end there, and that was just really good. And so highlighting the Worcester here for you guys is I don't think I've actually ever highlighted, had a video yet on my channel of the Worcester, and really enjoy her a lot as I'm playing her more. Haven't been playing a lot of my tier 9s and 10s in randoms, or much per se outside of ranked, because I'm working on grinding. So as soon as I get to tier 10, I'm just trying to grind up to another tier 10. But I'm taking a season of just focusing on earning and gaining credits, and just gonna enjoy playing these higher ranked battles. But so it's really enjoyable to do that here within this ranked season. So if you liked today's battle, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more, and if you have already subscribed, thanks so much, as we are steadily closing in on 100 subscribers. So it didn't seem like that long ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, that maybe we were at 50 subscribers or something like that, and now all the way up over, I think, 80, or at least 80. So just want to say thanks to you guys, and we'll catch you next time, so take care.